Hello, my tadpoles. It's week 4 of the studio renovation, and I am sitting on the floor in here and enjoying the coolness because it's still cool in here, which is lovely. We've had some gorgeous weather recently. So, update: the ceiling now completely finished, all done. All of the construction, I believe, is now done bar one bracket, which I can put up in a couple of days. That's fine. Curtains can go up once glues have dried. I just need to double check some of that, but it's all looking good. And yeah, we are looking great. The only thing I really need to do in here now, I've done a lot of cleaning again today, mopping, etc, etc, getting stuff ready. I need to paint the rest of this floor because, yeah, we've still got this big section where I need to carry on painting. I am going to be smart today. I'm going to wear my respirator so I can actually breathe and not poison myself. I'm going to learn from my mistakes. I know, professional idiot, we learn all the time. I'm actually going to take my own advice and wear a respirator. Maybe old age is getting to me. Maybe I'm starting to be sensible. But yeah, that's pretty much it today. I'm just going to be painting the floor out here. Oh, there was something I was gonna talk about, and it was these here. People who have been commenting and asking what this is. These are my headphones. These are bone conductive headphones. They don't go in my ears at all. They actually rest on the bone and they bypass the eardrums and just go straight to the inner ear. So I am hearing impaired. I wear hearing aids pretty much all the time, and the issue that I have with my hearing comes directly from my eardrums. So these, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So I'm just gonna listen to a podcast whilst I'm painting the floor. Probably gonna listen to the Craft Cafe podcast today. But yeah, that's it. I just need to get cracking, and next time you see this room, there'll be no more concrete on the floor. It will just be lovely painted finished flooring. Hello, it is Friday. The floor is now dry, although still needs a little bit of time to cure. And you can see it's been a little bit of change because I've got the mats down here and the exercise equipment over in this section. And then behind me, I've started arranging furniture where it's actually going to go. So we've got this along here. Might move them a little bit, but that's kind of storage all along this area. And then of course we've got the back over here. I have got the fabric now to cover this bottom section down here and along there, and then of course we've got a few bits here that still need sorting, but yeah, it's come along really nicely. It's about time for me to start bringing down furniture from the current studio and putting it in here, which is going to be interesting. Still don't have the wall coverings, don't know when that's going to arrive. It's just a case of it will turn up when it turns up, and still need to sort this out. You might see this batten has come down. So the adhesive was great, but the tape holding it in place, not so much, so it slipped. So I'm going to screw that into place just to make sure it's not. In fact, let's just take that down. There we go. We'll make sure that's nice and secure before we start putting up the curtains. So the curtains are just here from Toman, I'm not sure. I think it's a German company. But yeah, once I've got that batten up there sorted, I can start putting the curtains up. And yeah, we are looking good in here. The one thing I do need to figure out is how I'm going around the boiler. I still haven't quite 100% figured that out. But yeah, it's looking nice. I will show you as well. You see on the floor here, you see this part compared to this part. So this is the part that was painted first. This was painted second. And just from the dust that was already in here, this has got very nice and white and powdery already. So I'm going to come back in here with a mop, give this a good once over. I do have a bit of remnant carpet from one of our rooms upstairs that we had carpeted last year. That's going to come down in this area. And an old rug that we have that I think I'm going to put down here where the sink is as well. But yeah, it's coming together. As you can tell, I'm sweating. It's a very hot day. And actually now I need to go and do some gardening. So I'm going to get that done. Hopefully next time you see this, there will be more curtains and fabric and stuff up, and less clutter, hopefully. Well, you wouldn't believe it by the amount of light in here, but it is actually 10 past 10 at night, and I think I'm going to get ready to go to bed. I've been doing a little bit of work out here. So one thing is my sewing machine is now down here with some of my sewing equipment, and this lovely stool that I'll show you at some point. Yeah, and I bought that down because I've now covered all of this. So this has all been hemmed and secured in place along here, and it hides all of that section under there. So it just makes it look much nicer and cleaner. Well, it is much nicer and cleaner and more presentable. But I can still get back here if I need to. This just pulls back. It's just a curtain, basically. So yeah, that's been really good. I'm still scratching my head a little bit about the theatre curtain to go around the boiler here. Obviously, you need to get it going around the garage door first, but the buttons are up for that. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like I want to do a curve, but that's going to be tricky with the wood that I've got. I don't know. I don't know. I'll think of something. I'll come up with something, and I'm sure it'll all be absolutely fine. But yeah, right now my brain's just, maybe I'm just tired. Yeah, that's it. I'm just tired. So I should probably head to bed. Still no news on the wall coverings. As soon as I know anything, I will let you know. But yeah, oh, and rug. It is absolutely filthy. This is a rug that we have had for, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. And it was in our living room and it was used constantly, and it's now been replaced by a much larger rug. More child-friendly rug as well. So this needs a really good clean and a scrub. It's been in storage for ages and it's just accumulated dirt while it's been in storage. So yeah, that's going to be in here, and I've got another carpet remnant to go in here as well, but I'll probably give that a clean tomorrow and get that looking nice and spick and span whilst I think about how I'm going to tackle the rest of this. But right now, bedtime. So I will see you all later. Hello everyone, it is Monday. We are very close to the end of the 4 weeks. Am I going to make it? Well, that remains to be seen, but there has been a massive change in here. As you might see, I got my illustration desk down here. I've also got my computer down here as well. I've got furniture all in places that need to go. I've started bringing down all of my art supplies and other equipment over here. I've got a few bits put away down here. Yeah, the only thing I haven't done yet, obviously, is the curtain here and the curtain around here and the wall coverings, because, you know, wall coverings. I have wired in the internet. You can see very rough cabling down there, but it is done. I just need to tidy it up a little bit. And yeah, obviously everything's covered down here. I've got a nice space here. Oh, carpet. Yeah, let me show you the carpet. So these are the remnants that I had. I just cut it into a nice funky shape. So with 1 day left to go, I've got to do some pushing this evening to get a few bits done, but I think we are well on the way. So stay tuned. Let's see if I can complete most of this challenge. Oh, and on a side note, I've been so preoccupied with getting the studio ready, I haven't done last month's Scrawler challenge yet, and yet today, Scrawler box has arrived. So we'll catch up with the other Scrawler challenge, it's absolutely fine, and we'll crack this open in a day or two. So yeah, make sure you're tuned in for that. It'll probably be the first official video in the new studio. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to work. Hi everyone, welcome back. Yes, it's Tuesday. This marks the 4-week mark for the project to turn this garage into an art studio, and we're doing pretty well, bar those couple of things that I've discussed. Now, I have brought my computer down, which is mainly set up. There's a couple of things that still need to go on there. The boiler is currently playing up, so that's fun. I do need to do the curtain around that, which I'm going to be doing with a wire, and I still need to do the curtain along the garage door, of course. But to do that, first I need to tape around the edges. So I have got this foil waterproof tape, so we're going to be getting that all in place today. That's what I'm going to be doing now whilst the baby is having his nap. And now I can start looking at the curtain and getting that up. So we've got that Tom box to open up and have a look at what's inside. So yeah, fun. I'm going to get cracking, and I will see you in just a bit. Okay, it is the 11th hour, and the question has come up: have I now got my dream studio? Have I managed to complete all of the jobs in just 4 weeks? No, But you know what? I've actually come really close. So let's just think back to the beginning of this project, what this room was. It was just a complete dumping ground with poor lighting, drafts, wrecked ceiling, concrete floor. And through just sheer determination and the help of people donating money, by the way, didn't get nearly close to the total I was going for, but I managed to scrimp and save and pull in favours and all sorts to really try and push this through. And now here I am, I'm sat in my studio. Yes, there's still a few bits that need to be done, but essentially it is now a fully functional studio. I can work in here now. I can paint, I can create workshops, I can do live streaming from here. I can do all of those things, which is exactly what I wanted. Now, yes, there's a couple of cables that need tacking up. Yes, the wallpaper still hasn't arrived. The wallpaper actually is currently in Germany. So who knows how long that's going to take to get here. But I will show you, I have put this up today. So this is the fabric, the much awaited 500 GSM fabric. It's soundproof studio fabric, which has not only going to block out the draft from the garage door, which is now all taped up, so there's no draft around the edges, but it's also going to reduce some of the noise pollution from outside. That's not going to get rid of all of it completely, that's impossible, but it's going to mitigate it as much as possible. And with a decent microphone, I've got a nice Blue Yeti, I'm able to kind of direct the sound back away from there, so that me talking forward is going to pick up that noise. Now, I do still have some fabric down here, and that is to go around this boiler. So I said earlier that, oh dear, the boiler's not working. So if I just come over here, you see this little red light here? Yeah, that means there's an issue with the boiler. Thankfully, one of my friends is a gas boiler engineer, so he's popping around tomorrow to take a look at it. But I didn't want to put, I mean, the idea of having the curtain is to block out the sound, but also so that I've got easy access to the boiler. But even so, I didn't want to put the curtain up, then have someone come around, potentially need to do major work on the boiler. So having to take the curtain down and then pull it back up. I just thought, you know what, let's get that job dealt with by a professional, because I'm not blowing up my house. And then I'll do the curtain. It's a very small, simple job. So yeah, there's just a few small tweaks in here. Obviously, I need to do a lot of organising, because this all needs putting away and organising. These trays down here need organising. I've got storage here that needs organising as well. And until the wallpaper goes up, I can't put the shelves up, which obviously create quite a lot of storage space for me in terms of the studio. But I have my desk, I have my illustration desk, I have my computer almost completely set up, I have rubbish that I need to get rid of. So yeah, 4 weeks, shoestring budget, and a studio at the end of it. So it's going to evolve, it will change, it's going to, you know, have those odd bits being done over the next couple of weeks. But this is it now. I've completed the project. I'm actually incredibly happy. I've got a commission that I need to do for a zoo on a large canvas, actually, which I've now got the space to do, which is just amazing. Very, very happy with. So the next video you see on this channel, you know, apart from little updates, is going to be the Scrawler Box unboxing for this month, so for April. So we'll crack into that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to just do a couple of little cleaning jobs here. So I'm just gonna get a couple of bits done in here before I head to bed. I still need to bring down my microphone and my camera and that kind of stuff. But yeah, once I've got my camera in here and tripod and all that kind of stuff, it means that I'm gonna be able to start recording proper videos. I've got some extra cabling so that I can set up to do live streaming as well. I just need to tweak a couple of things on my camera. But yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to people who donated, firstly, my Patreon, who have just been amazing, everyone that's been there for me to chat to and stress at and, you know, kind of offload whilst this project's been underway. My husband for putting up with the mess and the noise whilst I've been getting all of this done. Just thank you to everyone, honestly. It's I feel like it marks a new chapter, not just for me and my business and kind of my creative business, but for the channel as well. You know, things are really going to change going forward, particularly those big projects. So yeah, just thank you. But for now, as always, I hope you've enjoyed this month's worth of videos, and until next time, goodbye.